Shalom, shalom. Boy, that word has like a whole other level of meaning. As we say, Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imro, amen. As we prepare to make space for the last of our group to come in, I invite you to close your eyes and place your hands on your heart and feel the way the word shalom resonates inside of your body. Take your time in saying it. Shalom. And allow that last mem to be a drawn out hum in your chest, activating the relaxation response in your body, connecting you with a sense of peace, with a sense of heartfulness. Because the more peace we're able to create within ourselves, the more peace we're able to create in the world. The peace starts here in your heart. It doesn't start with public policy. It doesn't start with governments. It doesn't start with armies. The peace begins here in your own heart, in your own body, in your own actions. Can you be more a person of peace, more a person of shalom? So I invite us again together. Keep your microphones off. With your hands on your heart and your mind's eye in that space under your hands, to slowly say the word Shalom. And hum one last time with that mem. And we're going to do something a little different today. Shake things up a bit. As we're building coherence between our minds and our hearts, so that we can be a clear vessel for channeling light. I invite you to think of a person in your life who you've loved dearly and lost. And really bring that person into your consciousness. See and feel them with your mind's eye and with your heart. And feel all of the love that you've had for that person. All of that love. For me, I think of my grandmother, Gilson Bat Miriam, who is the reason I stand here today. And keep turning up the volume on the love you have for that person if it requires that you play out scenes that you shared in your life with this person. I invite you to feel their souls being present with you. You have the capacity through your consciousness to simply invite souls to visit you. Look into their eyes. Express gratitude for whatever gifts they gave you during their lifetime. This person you've loved and lost. Feel their presence, perhaps even touching you, perhaps even holding you. And feel your love for them. And turn up the volume on that love, and perhaps there are other emotions that go along with that love. Perhaps joy, gratitude, laughter, appreciation, hoda'ah. This is what it is to be a Yehudi, to acknowledge the good. And know that all souls are accessible to us, those that are alive and in the distance, like our soldiers who are fighting so bravely, even if perhaps in their hearts they're shaking. And the injured in the hospitals, we have the capacity through our consciousness to hold them with love and with light. And with the captives, with the shvuim, we can go to their place. With this love that we have, we can go to their place. So I want you to remember that love that you have for that person who you've loved dearly and lost, who maybe in your mind you think they're so far away, but now you know in your consciousness as you invite their soul to be with you, you can feel how close you can be even to someone who you thought was so far away. So whether you know or are connected to any of the kidnapped, or you can't even imagine a single face, it doesn't matter. I want all of us, as a community, as a circle of souls, to go into that dark place with them. Because we all know what darkness is. So I want you to imagine that you're there and that you're holding their hands and that it's our job to lift them up. And it could be that their fear, their sadness, their anger, their frustration might want to bring you down. Don't let it. This is a time for us to be holding pure, infinite love and light. What we're going to do is we're going to increase the frequency in their space of darkness. We're going to turn up the volume of light in that space so that they become easier to find, so that there's so much light, the hearts of their captors start to break, so that holes in their walls or breaches can be found and they can find a way to escape. That's the power of love. That's the power of light. So we're going to go into that dark place and we're going to bring the light of the heavens with us. And we're going to do a very holy Kabbalistic meditation that you can find in many Sidurim and many Batei Knesset. And I want you to follow along with me, whether you know it by heart or not, whether you've seen the Merkava or not. We're going to connect to each of the holy Sfirot. each of the divine aspects that has its place in our bodies. And we're going to say the permutation of Hashem's holy name, the Yud and the Hey and the Vav and the Hey, as it manifests in this Kabbalistic meditation. In this dark place, we're going to bring down, God willing, a whole lot of light. So first, I want to, so to speak, gird our loins and wrap our community around, now that we have a complete minyan here. Baruch Hashem, more than a minyan here. We're going to wrap around ourselves the light of the words of Tehillim, of Psalms. They're going to wrap around us hundreds, if not thousands of times, wrapping us in strength and in light so that that darkness can't affect us, but rather we become a beacon of light. So the Tehillim are on the screen. You can open your eyes and read along with me, or you can keep your eyes closed. I just ask that you keep your microphones off. Shir למעלות, אשא עיניי אל ההרים, מאין יבוא עזרי. עזרי מעם אדוני, עושה שמיים וארץ. אל ייתן למות רגליך, אל ינום שומרך. הנה לא ינום ולא ישן שומר ישראל. אדוני שומרך, אדוני צילך על יד ימינך. יומם השמש לא יככה וירח בלילה. אדוני ישמורך מכל רע, ישמור את נפשך. אדוני ישמור צאתך ובואך מעתה ועד עולם. This last pasuk, mamash, we can understand it, that may Hashem guard the exit of these shvu'im from their place of darkness and the coming back home from now until eternity. And the next perek of Tehillim, perek Kaf. למנצח מזמור לדוד, יענך אדוני ביום צרעה, ישגבך שם אלוהי יעקב. ישלח עזרך מקודש ומציון יסדקה. יזכור כל מנחותיך ועולתך ידשנה סלע. ייתן לך כלבביך בכל עצתך ימלא. נרננה בישועתך ובשם אלוהינו נדגול. ימלא אדוני כל משאלותיך. עתה ידעתי כי הושיע אדוני משיחו, יענהו משמי קודשו, בגבורות ישע ימינו. אלה ברכב ואלה בסוסים, ואנחנו בשם אדוני אלוהינו נזכיר. המה קראו ונפלו, ואנחנו קמנו ונתעודד. אדוני הושיע, המלך יעננו ביום קוראנו. I invite you now to close your eyes again and to reconnect with your capacity to love by thinking of someone in your life who is alive but far away, and who you love dearly, who is deeply precious to your heart. Think of precious memories you've had with this person or with these people. Tell them how much you love them and speak through your heart. With your hands on your heart, I want you to feel how your heart is literally swelling with that emotion of love. See them, feel them, open your heart to them. Watch them opening their heart to you. You can even imagine yourself embracing this person. And with all of that love in your heart, see yourself again going into the dark place where the kidnapped are being held, and hold your love, hold your light, and hold the light that's bound around our minyan with all of the letters of the Tehillim. And in this place, with all of our strength and all of our light and all of our love, don't allow yourself now to sink into sadness or fear or anger. That's what the dark forces feed upon. And when we're in their chamber and we need to be holding light, that's how we break them down. So I invite you now to hold your hands in this, around the space above your head, in the space of Keter, the crown. And if you know the Sfirot or you don't, it doesn't matter. Just follow along. We're going to be saying the permutations of God's name as they manifest in the Merkava. And in the space of Keter, here I'll turn on my camera for those who need to see what I'm doing so that you can follow along if that helps. But it's best if you keep your eyes closed so you can focus inside. Yud kamatz, hey kamatz, vav kamatz, and hey kamatz. If you don't know the vowels, don't worry about it. Just picture the letters of Hashem's holy name. Yud kamatz, hey kamatz, vav kamatz, and hey kamatz. Open yourself up to divine connection. Literally see the crown of your head opening up so that more and more light can come in with pure faith and pure love and pure trust in Hashem and in His light. Now we're going to bring that light down to the right side. It's the side of Chokhmah, of wisdom. Yud patach, hey patach, vav patach, and hey patach. Yud patach, hey patach, vav patach, and hey patach. Now to the left side, the side of Bina, of understanding, of differentiation. Yud tsere, hey tsere, vav tsere, and hey tsere. Yud tsere, hey tsere, vav tsere, and hey tsere. And as we keep going, remember that you're with the Shvu'im and you're emanating so much divine light that's coming in through the crown of your head and slowly more and more through every part of your body. And now we go to the place of Dat, of knowing, of the throat. Yud Cholom, Hey Tsere, Vav Kamatz, and Hey Tsere. Yud Cholom, Hey Tsere, Vav Kamatz, and Hey Tsere. That we should know with all of our minds and all of our hearts that Hashem Hu Elokim, Adonai Hu Elohim, He runs the world. And what do we know? We can know only that. And now on the right side of our hearts, the side of Chesed, Yud Segel, Hey Segel, Vav Segel, and Hey Segel. Yud Segel, Hey Segel, Vav Segel, and Hey Segel. And on the left side of the heart, the side of Yira, the side of Gvura, Yud Shva, Hey Shva, Vav Shva, and Hey Shva. Keep bringing that light down. Yud Shva, Hey Shva, Vav Shva, and Hey Shva. And now in your heart, in the place of Tiferet, the place where Ahava and Yir'ah meet, it's the place where there's a kli for Kedusha, for holiness. Yud Cholom, Hey Cholom, Vav Cholom, and Hey Cholom. It's the place of dreamers. Yud Cholom, Hey Cholom, Vav Cholom, and Hey Cholom. Now bring your hands to your right hip, the place of Netzach, Bezrat Hashem of Nitzachon, that we should be victorious in this war of good against evil, of light against darkness, of love against hate. Yud Chirik, Hey Chirik, Vav Chirik, and Hey Chirik. Yud Chirik, Hey Chirik, Vav Chirik, and Hey Chirik. And the left hip, the side of Hod, the side of Hoda'ah, for which we're called Yehudim, of acknowledgement, of seeing the hand of God in all of this and trusting that He knows exactly what He's doing in every moment and with everything. Our government doesn't run the show, our army doesn't run the show. It's mamish, the hand of God in everything. Yud Kubutz, Hey Kubutz, Vav Kubutz, and Hey Kubutz. Yud Kubutz, and Hey Kubutz, Vav Kubutz, and Hey Kubutz. And in the center, in the groin, in the place of Yisod, Tzaddik Yisod Olam, this is the place of our great tikkun, the place where we can fix and heal our relationships, all of the broken relationships in Am Yisrael. This is the place of unifying all of us as a people, all of us together with our tzaddikim. Yud Shuruk, Hey Shuruk, Vav Shuruk, and Hey Shuruk. Yud Shuruk, Hey Shuruk, Vav Shuruk, and Hey Shuruk. And now Malchut. It's the place either of the legs of the feet, or you can do what I do. I invite the letters of Hashem's divine name. There are no vowels with Malchut. With the fully bringing down the full manifestation of Hashem's oneness and holiness and unity. You can imagine the letters filling your entire body, starting with the Yud coming into your head, Yud, and the Hey coming between your shoulders and down your arms, Hey, and a Vav filling your spine with Hashem's radiant light, and the last Hey filling your legs, meeting you between the hips and then going down your legs. So see these letters in all of their divine glory and all of their radiance as I say the divine name, Yud, Hey, Vav, Hey. Yud, Hey, Vav, and Hey. And feel in your body how you are a vehicle for divine light. And I invite you to see more and more light streaming in through the crown of your head and into your heart and filling your heart to bursting, and from your heart shining to every sinew, every muscle, every cell of your body, and then radiating out of your entire body into the place where the captives are and shining your love upon them. And I want you to see their hearts becoming aglow also, and their bodies becoming aglow, and the whole space glowing with so much light. It explodes the entire building. All the walls of the building come down. And the signal of this love is so big and so loud and so beautiful and so full of love and so radiant that the shvu'im become beautifully easy to find. Feel that love emanating from your heart. Keep seeing more and more light raining upon you and filling you and overflowing you so that you are mamash kosi revaya. You are a cup that is overflowing with divine light and literally shaking the universe. Shaking the universe with the light of love. Ahava. The 4 letters of Ahava make the number 13. The 3 letters of Echad make the number 13. Together, they make Hashem's holy name, Yud, Hey, and Vav, Hey. It is love and it is unity that brings God's oneness into the world. Feel yourself unified with these people, but not unified in fear and sadness, but rather unified in love and light and beauty and glory. And keep shining it and shining it and shining it. And I invite you today, throughout the rest of your day, if you can find a moment here or there to close your eyes and bring yourself back to this moment and put your hands back on your heart and say the letters of Hashem's name and see that light growing in your heart again and shining upon all those who need it. For now, I know perhaps I definitely need some of that love, some of that compassion, some of that nechama, of that comfort brought back to me. So I invite you to bring your hands back to your heart, very slowly and sweetly and tenderly, the way you would hold a newborn baby. And love yourself today. This love and this unity, it begins with you and how you treat yourself. Use words of kindness and thoughtfulness. You can even stroke your hands and stroke your chest. And if there's someone who you haven't called in a while, pick up the phone and call them. Write them a message, write them an email. If there's a song that brings you joy, play it and dance with it. If there's an experience that reminds you of the love that you are, engage in that experience. If it's hearing a word of Torah, if it's sharing a special moment with someone you love, keep increasing light in the world. I bless all of you with shalom, with nechama, with ahava. And I invite all of us to turn on our cameras so we can bask in the glow of what we've created here. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. May we only hear good news. Blessings to you all.